Hey, what is going on, my dudes? What I'm doing with my life. Anyway, guys, Monstep here. So, no, I am not dead. I just lost the motivation to make videos and tutorials, especially, even if I was trying hard. Anyway, so today, guys, I am going to show you how to make a Phat rack. So, if you don't know what it's used for, here's a before and after. So I assigned Serum into an empty channel of the mixer, and instead of using the FX order of FL Studio, I'm going to use Patcher because we're about to use a lot of effects, and also because I want to isolate the sub from the mid and the high frequencies, because I usually use the sub oscillator of Serum. So go ahead and load Patcher. It's a stock plugin of FL Studio. Now make sure you are on the Maps tab. So the first thing we want to do is to isolate the sub from everything else. So let's add two EQs. So I'm not going deep in details about Patcher, but with Patcher you can create multiple signals, and on each signals you can add different VSTs. To create a new signal, all you have to do is to click here, drag it to the second EQ, now from the EQ to the output. So if I play, we have the normal bass, right? So for now I am going to mute the second signal. You can right click on the circle here, open the first EQ and make a cutoff. So I usually cut it at 30 Hz. Now make a low pass and drag this one down to until you only hear the bass. So it seems like mine is around 200. So I'm gonna leave that here. Now you can unmute the second signal and mute the first one. Make a cutoff and cut it like where you just cut it before. So I believe mine was around 205 Hz. And there we go. So we have separated the sub. Okay, so now let's begin with the second signal. So I'm going to unlink the first one. The first effects we want is a fruity chorus here. So we can link that like before. Open it and turn all the knobs down except for the cross cutoff. Now for the stereo, let's say something around like 7 degrees, the depth around 0.3. Just to add a little bit of room. Next we can add an OTT, the time all the way up and the depth around 50%. Let's cut also the low band. Now we can add a Camel Crusher. So the OTT and the Camel Crusher are free to download. Open the Camel Crusher and turn off the compression. And let's increase the tube a little bit and also the mech. Just like that. Because of the OTT and the distortion, we have a lot more low frequency, so we want to cut that. You can right click on the first EQ, hold your left click on Save Preset As and drag it off here. So now we can add an effector. So it is also a stock plugin of FL. Open it and select the delay. Make sure the bypass is disabled and increase the tempo. You can also change the X and Y. also turn the dry wet a little bit down, somewhere around here. So now I'm going to load a Waveshaper and make something like this. I can also clone again the OTT, but this time let's decrease the depth to 30%. And we can finish by adding saturation. So once again, clone the fruity Waveshaper, drag it here, and then choose the preset named Quicksat here. So it's very loud, and we can still also hear a lot of low end. So I'm gonna clone again the EQ here. And finally we can finish with a fruity limiter. Click on the comp tab here, and we're going to make a really hard compression. So take down the threshold around like -22 dB and the ratio up around 7 to 8 ratio, and boost the gain. Also for the compressor, turn the attack like around 20 milliseconds. So we have some transient going on. And for the limiter, just take down the attack knob. Sometimes you can have some pretty weird artifact after the sound, and you can use, to fix that, you can use the noise gate. But now the problem with all the post-processing we just added, if I link the sub is going to be really weak. As you can hear. So let's work on the sub. I'm going to clone the Camel Crusher right here and add it to the sub signal. Open it, turn on the compression and the tube a little bit down. And the mic a little bit up. Now I am going to clone the EQ, put it here. Let's reset this one. There we go. And now let's cut the mid. You can also boost a little bit the sub. Now let's see how it sounds like with everything. Yeah, much better. Also we can link the sub to the fruity limiter here. And yeah, there we go. Really simple and basic. So you can do some pretty fancy stuff with patches. So let me show you a couple of my presets. So here's how my Phat track really looks like. So on the surface tab, you can add some knobs, some sliders, some buttons to control the VSTs that you added to the map tab. And this is really cool. I also made this filter preset for synths that doesn't have any filters. And I also added the button to mute the sub. And of course you can save your preset by going here and go to save preset as, and you can easily save it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I will try my best to help you. Thanks for watching and I will catch you later. Peace.